transcending history and the world, a tale of dudes and souls, eternally retold.
Yo, brother. I'm like reading the chat and they're like, Carnage guy dropped. I'm like, bullshit. And it literally did. Oh my God, dude. Right as I pressed the live button, man. Oh my God. That's so funny. Sorry, chat. I'd have dinner. Yeah, so we're not going to have too girthy of a stream tonight. I'm just wanted to catch up on some stuff where it's the night before Tokon, which is arguably like the biggest fighting game release since like Tekken 8 and Street Fighter 6, arguably. And yeah, it's a big night and it's not coming out tonight. It was like, oh, we're going to wait till midnight. No. It's 8 a.m. I found out it's 8 a.m. And I think I can talk about it. I am doing something tomorrow on the Arc System Works channel. I can't maybe give full details on it, but I'll be playing games with some folks tomorrow on the Arc System Works channel. So yeah, I'm going to be streaming at literally 8 a.m. I'm going to try to get up. We can't have a crazy stream tonight. I'm going to try to get up and then we just check out the game. And then I'm gonna drop out for a bit, like a bit after lunch, and then come back that around like 5 to 6-ish. Around like 5 to 6-ish. So that should be fun. But yeah. Jesus, dude. The Carnage trailer dropped, bro. I was like, they're really sorry. They're really gonna wait until the final day, the day of release for the Carnage trailer. This is unfortunate. They waited too long. Bro, he just came out. It just dropped. Hold on a second. Going to YouTube, we're getting the 4K Carnage trailer. Then we got to check out the Deadpool trailer. My boy, he's finally here. I don't even know if he's my boy necessarily, but he's easily my most anticipated character of this whole game. As soon as it was revealed that Carnage is in it, I'm like, dope. I've wanted to see what this guy's going to play like. I hope I really like him. Here we go. It's not Venom, guys. Look, it's not Venom. Damn, bro. Damn. Okay. For Killer Instinct character, Chelsinia, thank you.
The fun begins for me.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Typical. Dude, his body type is so crazy looking. Okay. Weird. He looks like a bipedal lizard, yeah. Ooh, for stand H, aerial H, and forward H, and all of them, holding H increases the number of hits. So he's big choppy. Cool. Cool. Those are crazy looking specials, dude. Necrosis. A state in which the opponent's infected. The following effects are applied to a necrosis-afflicted opponent. The H attacks now do more damage. The H attacks deal damage to the opponent even on block. A follow-up attack triggers automatically for each skill. What? Parasite Bomb becomes available as a follow-up after each skill. What? Chip damage, more damage. There's follow-up attacks to your special moves, and you also can explode. Oh boy. Ooh, okay, it's not an egregious amount, but it is a noticeable difference. Okay, it's noticeable. Yeah, that normal looks very nice. I don't like that it can be ducked. I don't like it. Oh, damn. Okay. That's right, because Carnage doesn't shoot webs and shit like that like Venom and Spider-Man do. He's just a freak. He's just a freak. Wow, the symbiote infect. What the heck? Oh my god, he's got chores, bro. He's got big chores. Wow. Dude, he looks like the dude from Prototype. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. He's like the guy from Prototype. Well, that's one hell of a special. Okay. So, when the opponent is afflicted, the furthest edge of the attack deals extra damage, and the H version performs an additional attack on contact. When the opponent is afflicted with necrosis, it triggers an additional tendril that can be followed up with Parasite Bomb. Want to see that? Whoa. Bro, that is a crazy EX. It brings you back? Oh my god, dude. Combos are gonna look so sick. Dude, how many variations? This chat, this is one special move. This is literally just one. I see, so there's the Parasite Bomb. So cool looking. Big juggle states, dude. Dude, his song is so goddamn metal. Okay. Vibes are pretty good on the day before launch, my dude. Wait a minute. You're telling me that it's punishable? From close range, it's probably punishable. It's punishable. You need the Parasite Bomb. H perversion reports additional attack. It gains invincibility against aerials from partway through the action. When the opponent is afflicted with necrosis, it gives you an additional attack with Parasite Bomb as well. Dude, everything can do something and then leads into something else. Okay. Cool. Wow, that just keeps going. Yeah, again, you don't want to do these specials on block. They suck. Okay. You get a juggle. You definitely do there. Wow. Dude, so many moves with so much hits and stun. They're so great for tagging opportunities. So here's, okay, we're getting the gimmick. The gimmick is that all of these specials really suck on block. They're all like really bad if you get close and do them. You have to have the affliction after. Excuse me. Oh. Okay. He's got a Makoto kick. Huh. Weird. Weird. Also mega punishable. You're gonna have to be using his normals to get these hits. Into an axe before slamming down, the H version performs an additional attack on hit when charged or when it lands as a counter hit. It hits as an overhead. All right. So the guy has a special overhead. That's good. Oh my god. Bro, it has armored... It's an armored overhead launcher. The depth... Wow, cool. Dude, Jesus Christ. So sick. That's one hell of a projectile this is, bro. Okay. What's the unique gonna be? Is it the charge? Whoa, he does the enhanced version. Whoa, okay. Dude, it's such a Guilty Gear, not Guilty Gear, such a Blaze Blue super. I swear to God, does Arukune, no, some character has this in Blaze Blue. Wow, holy shit. It's literally a Blaze Blue super, yeah. Merkava? All right, combo time. Here we go. Ooh, ooh. I like it that the multi-hits make his combos look different. I like it. Ooh, down unique into big shit?
Here's my aim.
Wow. Wow, dog. Oh my god. Wow, dude. I can't believe Spider-Man's dead. Can you believe it? He's dead. Peter Parker died that day. Wow, the air dash. Who does have an air dash?
No more mercy.
What is this? Chomp? That's a little weak. It was okay. It was okay. Wow, bro. Yeah. Yeah, putting Carnage in the game was a good call. That was a good... Rate the Super Day 1? Oh, we got to. Yeah, we have to start off tomorrow with Rate the Super. Holy shit, dude. I need to go back and take a look at some of this stuff. Hold on. He's got the tipper mechanic from BlazBlue where the tip of your special gets above. Right, I mean, that's also in, like Smash shit, right? The tip of the swords. If you hit at the very edge of the attacks, you get more damage. That's so sick looking, and it rips you back. Oh my god, dude. Wow. What does this start with? What do you start with this combo with, dude? Is this like a jumping overhead? It is. You're like jumping. Is this down unique in the air? It is, and it's applied the necrosis shit or whatever the hell it is. It has the symbiote. So down unique is a good snipe. I wonder if it's an overhead as well. Damn, and he pops it.
Here's my aim.
I cannot believe the combo's not over yet. I cannot believe it. Look how crazy this bitch looks, dude. Look how absolute insane this bitch looks. He's so sick.
I always loved spiders, especially pulling out their legs.
It's great that we actually do get to see another symbiote that is not just like Venom, you know? Because it's always been Venom. So it's nice to see, like, I feel like there's a lot of Arakune influence in here as well. Like, crazy anime influence, like Arx's stuff. And not just like the typical Venom things we've been seeing for a long time. It's very refreshing.
Just look at this.
What was this combo?
Still won't get it away.
Damn, are you applying multiple symbiote states and then popping them? Wow, dude. No Venom color makes you hopeful for Venom? Yeah, he did not even have a Venom color, bro. Like, I actually agree. I think it would be amazing if we got a team of like, well, you have Penny, so you have like alternate world Spider-Man, right? Spider-Girl, and you have Penny, Spider-Man. Then you would have two symbiotes, Venom and Carnage, would make for a pretty sick 4-character team.
Fun time.
1 second.
The fun begins.
Yeah, there's also anti-Venom as well. I wonder how you'd really differentiate them gameplay-wise, but I like it that, like, yeah, they have a symbiote Spider-Man character that is not, like, web-based, you know? And I get it, Venom didn't have a ton of that stuff, but that was a big part of his moveset before. But now, this guy is all, like, slice and dice based, which is great. This one looks morbid, bro. He looks like a recently butchered piece of meat. Like, what in the holy shit, dude? What in the holy shit? This one's gross. This one's gross. He looks like Kezu. Yeah, we need, I'm curious if they have any other crazy colors, because there's like a good chance the game's gonna have more colors than just these, that are not even DLC, you know? It's like McDonald's Carnage. Wow, goddamn, bro. Yeah, I'm very impressed. He's pretty much exactly what I wanted him to be. Ease of use? Dang! He is a super easy to use character. Wow. He's a super easy to use character. Interesting. 5 stars. Fascinating. I mean, it actually seems like relatively complicated because you apply bullshit and it does multiple modifiers, right? It does like extra hits, if not an explosive. So I think that's kind of funny that he's considered even that easy. 5 stars means hard? No. 5 stars means that that's the easiest. The more difficult is less stars. So if you see a character that has like under 3, they're kind of harder to use. Hold on a second. All right, we have to move on. On the eve of Tokon, we have to move on. Hold up. Where's the big one, baby? I mean, we're just gonna watch it at the start, and then I'm gonna have to go back and try to call as many references I can possibly recall on my end. Okay, here we go. It's Deadpool time.
I bet you're regretting we didn't do a thumb war instead of this.
My God, it is his intro, dude.
To my sexy friends.
It's literally his intro. Damn, ease of use 3? Whoa.
Enter the Deadpool verse.
He's difficult.
Good job pressing a button.
Does he legit have Happy Chaos as default stance? I swear to God he does. Is that the Hazama kick? Is that what the guy's name is? From BlazBlue? It is, isn't it? The weird-ass Hazama kick. Okay, no more reference calling. Just look at a gameplay. All right. So an attack that pierces through himself. Ouch. This move expends vital. Dang, bro. You guys cannot see how much it is, but it is a sizable amount. It's like a solid 15% damage, if not maybe more. Holy hell. Expends vital gauge to increase the healing gauge. Can be canceled into a skill if it connects with the opponent as well. Holding the input performs another attack, but the pain causes him to faint. When fully charged, it becomes an unblockable that unless the opponent is already unblocked. Okay, so there's like safe unblockables. Gotcha. Not that threatening. So if he stabs himself multiple times, he passes out. Wow. Ow. What is I'm doing the peace sign.
I like that.
Wow, and he used it as the tag opportunity. What? What was that?
This isn't gonna be rated T for
You had like a
teen.
seppuku thing?
Nice reaction time. You get to see
He's
me
so
looking
FGC, dude.
awesome.
Takes out a grenade at random and holds it. The same grenade will not reappear until each grenade has been used. An explosive, an incendiary, and a stun.
Someone should be applauding now. I'm very needy.
So you see which one it is. Okay. Oh my god, he can drop it. When holding a grenade, either taking an attack or letting set duration pass causes it to explode and deal damage to the player. Bro, what?
What are you doing? Start playing. I do my own stunts. Don't try this at all.
Oh god. Is that thing ever gonna do something? Oh, okay.
I'd say this is weird, but it's you. Of course it's weird.
I checked that. No
Huh?
dashing.
This is such a weird ass special, dude.
It's
What a weird special.
showtime.
So he has a unique air mobility.
You must be relieved they can't
He's
include
gotta
too much
hover.
gore. Up and away.
Weird, dude. You can throw it nearly underneath him,
Stand
too.
back and watch my fabulousness.
An explosion that forcibly interrupts the recovery time after normal moves or skills, which Deadpool has convinced himself is a Roman cancel. The move expels vital gauge to increase the healing gauge. Only available when the prior attack makes contact with the opponent. Dude, he has an RC that uses life. Like, he has a meterless RC? Are you shitting me? These are like barbecue cancels. These are Baroque things now. What the? It's literally Tatsunoko versus Capcom Baroque because it's using life. What the shit? DNF dual shit. Yeah. Again, this all started from, I call them barbecue cancels because the mechanic was called Baroque in Tatsunoko versus Capcom, but it literally is a TVC thing now. So when you have gray health, he can sacrifice the gray health. Go back and look. Go back and look.
Stand back and watch my fabulousness.
No, he just does it. And oh no, it does. It is a barbecue cancel. It is, dude. So it translates. You can just keep doing it, but it literally removes the chance of healing. So it's a super high risk, high reward effort. Interesting. Turns orange HP to gray HP? What? Hold on. Go back. Wait, what? That didn't look like that turned orange HP to gray HP. That looked like that removed a shit ton of the life bar. That looked like it took away the majority of what the recoverable life was to that point. Right, so orange, you mean basic health bar? Right? Right? Wait for it. Damn. So all removed and gives him a small chunk of white life. So if you do it when you have a lot of gray health, you are fucked. And he gives himself a lot of gray health because of the stab. Interesting. Very interesting. I like his song.
I
Okay.
will defend every comic reader.
So it does not help him. Bro, he has his own goddamn roll cancel. He has this guy literally has a mechanic that is the complete definition of any other game that it has been in before. Like RC defines Guilty Gear, Baroque defines TVC, and whatever the fuck it's called in DNF Duel sort of defined it there. And he just has it by himself. It's chaotic as shit, yeah. So can I RC guns, bro? Can I RC guns? Huh, I have so many questions. Oh. Weird. Kind of hard to anti-air in this game without like a 2H. Oh, he can do it in midair. Great. So it's also a combo tool. Wonderful. This is Tatsumaki. Yeah. Because he's spinning.
My old school move.
Where's this song going, dude? Wow. Okay, I like his song. It's so bonkers. Gotcha. Oh, wow. Is this really stallable? What the shit? How funny. It's like a demon flip. It literally is like a demon flip.
I'm dizzy. So elegant.
Weird. You can change the trajectory like crazy. So this is his big cross up. Ambiguous, most likely. Imagine doing this in the middle of a combo with other characters. Wait, go back. That was a lot of text, bro. Go back. So he can just knife his own ass. Jesus, dude. He loses like 5% to 10%. When the player has any kind of healing gauge, the M version of each skill becomes a fourth wall attack version. The fourth wall attack version of skills expend that healing gauge, but can be used in new ways. Healing gauge is the portion of vital gauge that recovers over time, added when blocking skills. Deadpool has attacks that create healing gauge for himself as well. So unique by itself, he does seppuku. And it uses a chunk of it. Oh, what? So the entire move is different. Wow. That the guns turn into the scorpion spear. What the hell? After pulling with the rope-a-dope and launching them, this additional input throws a grenade as a follow-up attack for the MK1 Toasty. Inputting this as correct timing results in extra... Oh my god, it's a just frame. Dude, you have to do rope-a-dope into 2 just frame buttons in order to get the crazy thing? Huh. What was that? Hold on, go back. What was it? What was he throwing? It is Polygon Man. It is indeed Polygon Man. My dreams of him throwing a PlayStation 3 controller are gone. A PlayStation 3 boomerang controller, that's gone. Random bullshit go. Repeatedly tosses something resembling a long-forgotten mascot at a downward angle. That's so funny. He gets EWGF. Holy shit. What? There's too much happening, bro. Wait a minute. Oh, whoa. Whoa. Okay, so we're saying, let's just process what's happening here. If you're in healing factor with gray health, the medium version of his moves follow me, changes. They change into crazy fourth wall moves. However, if you are also holding one of his freak grenades while doing the unique fourth wall breaking version of one of his special moves that requires gray health, it amplifies it with the like characteristics of the grenade. What the shit is going on, bro? Nobody reined these guys in. Nobody reined them in. It's way too specific. Ease of use. What the shit? So this now, if he has the fire grenade, turns into Falcon Punch from fucking Smash Brothers. It turns into Falcon Punch, dude. It almost even resembles the bird. That's so funny while riding a dolphin, because why not? Oh, you bitches. He just says it. A follow-up action after the grounded M version of Death from Above dives towards the ground, attacking with his feet. The angle of the dive can be altered with different attack button inputs. It can be followed up by another foot dive. Wait a minute, so this bitch does foot. He does foot. No way.
Look out below.
Dude, you mad lads. You absolute mad lads. They gave him forward H and the S foot dive. That is crazy, dude. They gave him literally the Marvel 3 foot dive with the double foot. The foot dive also varies when holding the explosive. There's a goddamn City of the Wolves. I mean, like there's a Gauro reference, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. There's a fucking Gauro. It's the Hotaro Super.
Let me at him.
Wow. Wait. What?
Let me at him.
They have like a Loki thing? If damage is taken from the opponent right before the initial attack, he explodes. A member switch can be performed immediately if it hits, you tag into him and he gets full combo after the RC because you touched him during it. That's crazy. That's so cool. Oh my god. Bro. Did he just do Wobble A? He did Wobble A, and did he do the fucking... Did he do Wakanda Forever in the end? Did this bitch do the Rufus Super into Wakanda Forever? Like, what the fuck? I mean, it could be X-Force, right? I like it. I think it's funnier if he's doing Wakanda Forever at the end. Holy shit. Oh my god, dude.
The screen's getting crowded. Did that do it? Continue.
It's so chaotic.
Come on, Gale. Deadpool force. Nailed it. It can't end like this.
I see it, so it takes health away from you. Okay.
Stay down. Lady, can't take Goku. Yahoo! Say hello to my sexy friend. Come on, Gale.
Wow, dude. This is... They cooked so hard with the final characters, dude. Holy shit. Okay. Combo from seppuku into shit, into multiple... Where did you get the grenade, bitch? Double foot dive in the corner! It's a good thing there's no Marvel vs. Capcom inspiration in this game. Oh my god, brother.
You're gonna love this.
Oh my god.
No more evil deeds. I am the perfect merc.
That's so crazy.
Here we go, Deku.
Did he pull a grenade? He did. Dude,
Team up time.
that's so crazy. He got enough time to pull out a grenade in between the assist calls. Look at this. Assist call, yoink. So he gets the Hotaru finisher.
Hey, you should know we got the bigwigs to sign off on all this.
Wow, dog, he has the goddamn JoJo Super.
As your biggest fan, it was an honor to meet you, Captain.
Is this a Street Fighter 2 windscreen? What? Was that like Guile's theme? What the hell was that shit? It totally is. It sounds like CPS 2 music.
Biggest fan, it was an honor to meet you, Captain.
Oh my god, I want to see what all the outros are. He's got a Street Fighter 2 ender. It literally, I like it that his win screen goes all the way back to like the first big fighting game. It actually goes like the furthest back you possibly can go.
That makes me #1 on the hero leaderboard, right?
Wow, dude. Vibes are pretty good right now, my dude. The vibes.
Incredible! I couldn't even do that with cheats.
The vibes right before launch are feeling pretty good. Holy shit, dude. The carnage as well as dead. It's funny there's all these like red and like black characters that are just hitting super hard, like right at the same time. That's definitely gonna be color scheme I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna go for a bunch of characters that have like red and black. Loki, I think, had one too. Yeah. Holy shit, man. This is fucking bonkers, dude. This is bonkers. I want to look at the combos again. Chill. This makes sense. Oh, the bomb has a huge splash. That's crazy. Okay, look at the route. Witness the route. Okay, hold on. Slow it down because he has a lot of actions that happen here. Slow it down. So he combos into stand H into seppuku, which I swear to God, this is the Sawada move from like the SF2 movie. I swear it, dude, is it? Sawada has this thing where he creates this like blood moon around him in the old 94 ass Street Fighter, the movie, the game. It totally is the Sawada move. And then he does the Sawada thing into DP because now he has the resources for it, calls assist after, brings out a grenade to do the electric version of the EWGF again. Multiple of them because he's still holding the fucking grenade. Holy mother of God, dude. His routes are going to be bonkers. And then he literally finishes it off with the no shit double doom corner foot dive loop, which is literally the Dr. Doom combo in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. That's crazy, dude. This is bonkers. Go back. They didn't even show him combo into his level 3 because they were showing all that shit. Isn't that the Devil Jin electric? No, that is Kazuya's electric. Okay. This is the OG electric. Oh my God, he also says foot. He does it. He says foot dive, and then he says EW. Bro, this is insane. They didn't make him a pop culture reference character. He's not like moonwalking anymore like he is in Marvel 3. He is literally FGC man. He's literally a walking fighting game meme. Wow. What the hell did you say? What did he say? Hellfire. I was like, did he say Empire? What is this combo route? Hold on a second.
Foot dive.
Dude, can you actually control which grenade you get? I don't know if you can. R sees it for the bounce. Wow, that's such a crazy ass combo, dude. No, you can't. Yeah, like I think they go in an order. They said. Wait a minute. Wait.
You're gonna love this. You're gonna love this.
This reminds me of. This is Yashiro? Is this an SNK thing? Is this like a KOF 98 thing? It might be Yashiro or Yashiro, whatever. And then he does the Junenayan Daio. He's doing the fucking Akira move. Akira's shoulder. Or Slayer, maybe? And look, it definitely, there's no VF references yet. But that is also a Slayer-ass Slayer thing.
I love this.
Oh, jumping dust with soul. Okay. The goddamn Rufus Ultra. Holy mother of God. Into Wobble, right? Into friggin' Raiden Wobble from Mortal Kombat 1 and 2. Wait, hold on. I'm working here. YouTube's trying really hard. Crazy. And then the kick again. The Hazama kick from like Blaze Blue.
No more evil deeds.
I swear to God. This might be referencing something, but I see him doing Wakanda Forever. He could be doing X-Force. I think it's X-Force. But I like it that Deadpool pulls out the Wakanda Forever. I like that it isn't just X-Force, it's also Wakanda Forever. Skullomania? Really? If it's only fighting game things, I guess so. Yeah, I guess so.
I am the perfect merc. Here we go, Deadpool.
Dude, his routes are nuts. That Hotaru super is crazy. That shit is crazy, bro. That shit is crazy. That he legit pulls out the weird old school Hotaru sex super. That's crazy. That's so fucking funny. Holy shit, dude.
Game of time.
That's so goddamn weird. And then the rage quit thing is
Hey,
his ult.
you should know we got the bigwigs to sign off on all this.
Into the JoJo finisher, because of course. It's a Shin Shoryuken cancel because of the disconnect. Wow, bro. This DP is also Shiki from Samurai Shodown. Really? It's the dual, it's the not Psylocke? God damn, I want to go through some of the friggin' things that are in here again. Hold on a second. He's got so much shit. Like, I honestly feel that he might be one of the most complicated characters in the entire goddamn game. It does kind of look like a Shiki move. Yeah.
My old school move.
His ease of use is 3 stars. He's indeed, like, one of the harder characters to use in the game. Because he's just got so much stuff. I think I saw most of the things. To be real, the references. I might have missed something weird in between here. This is literally the Sakura animation. This is the Sakura head stomp anim from Street Fighter Alpha. It is this exact same goddamn thing. And it acts very similar as well. Like, could be. That ain't it, though. Interesting, he's got a big-ass cross-up. Yeah, and it turns into Devil's Reverse. The big-ass, like, nutty-ass old-school Bison thing. A little bit. A little bit. He doesn't do the move, you know? The Jacko pose is his crouch animation. Dude, this is literally Sawada. That's insane. That's so funny. That's so goddamn crazy. He has so many moves, dude. Oh, wow. They show it whiffing on crouchers. Bro, that's so funny. That's so funny. It hits only high. Burning Haymaker is a fourth wall attack that rides on an inflatable orca with a familiar battle cry, launching Deadpool at the opponent. The attack also varies when holding an incendiary grenade. It has the Fafnir animation, but that bitch literally has a falcon. Like, it's supposed to be spiritually Fafnir in like animation, but my dude, this is like a big bird. Like, it looks like Falcon Punch while he's on Totsugeki. Like, he says Dolphin Punch. Does he say Tokon Punch? Holy shit, dude. Holy shit. That goes spinning for so long. That is the longest goddamn ground spin state I have seen in a game in a very long time. Blub, 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 blub. Holy shit, dude. Down, down, M gives you the diagonal foot dive. Wow. Wow, him getting double ass foot dives is so funny. That's crazy. Dude, this is bonkers. He's insane. His air to ground doesn't look great. Doesn't look great. Might not be that good.
I'm in so many movies. Trunk sail fist.
Does he always do the same stuff here?
Punctuality.
Oh, you're right. When Skullomania does his not raging demon to you, it's just a wild cutback of him doing big goofy moves and then him posing in the end. But he's doing this pose, right? The Skullomania pose is this shit. Skolo Dream, right? He's just doing his X-Force pose because the Skullomania doesn't do this. He does this. He puts his fists out in front of him.
I love this. No more evil deeds.
Anyway, I think it's a reference to it directly.
Aquatic Viper. Lady.
Aquatic Viper?
The screen's getting crowded. Did that do it? To be continued. Deadpool's assembled.
Jesus Christ, bro.
Deadpool Force. Nailed it. It can't end like this.
Wow, dude. There's just so much. This is I cannot believe we have the first TikTok character in fighting game history. Chat, could you believe it? Deadpool is the first TikTok character in fighting game history. That's crazy.
Say hello to my sexy friend. Come
That's
on,
actually crazy.
Deadpool Force. Give me down like top.
I'm very happy with what I've seen on Deadpool and Carnage. Wow, dude.
You're gonna love this.
Wow, dude. Is that a Galford reference? I think it is. Right, him shooting the dog? Because he does like, it's not a Strider. Is it a Strider reference? Does he have his hand behind his back? It's only a Strider reference if he has his hand behind his back. I don't think it's a Strider reference. Hold up. If he's just pointing at the dog, that's Galford. That's Poppy. No. This is Galford, bro. Yeah. Doing that, that's the Galford, where you like 2 fingers that way, bitch. That's Poppy. Go, Poppy. From fucking Samurai Showdown, 1994. Holy shit. Funny, if his hand was behind his back. Here's the literal differences, chat. This, Galford, okay? But if it's this with his hand, it's Strider shit. How do I know this? Shut the fuck up. Been looking at this shit for 35 years of my life, okay? All right. I've seen enough. I have seen enough. We're in a pretty decent spot one day before release, okay? And we're not going to be able to play until 8 a.m. Is she doing the Chun-Li pose? She totally is. We're not going to be able to do any kind of investigation or playthrough until tomorrow morning. So, holy shit. Oh, it's the jam. Oh my God, you're right. I thought this was beginning Hikyokusen, whatever the hell it is. Yeah, because she does the jam kick. She does the jam kick. There's so much shit. It's crazy, dude. It's just absolutely crazy. I feel like it's nuts how we just saw the movesets of 4 characters in the span of 2 days that we have not really seen that much on at all. And the game is out. Like, the game is legit out. Like, it's actually out. So, imagine, right? Just imagine what people are going to try to figure out with this stuff that isn't even on here, because you look at the combos that they found with some of the characters that we had in the beta, and we're like, oh, we found better shit. We found more interesting, crazier stuff. So it's like, bro, I can't even believe it. Let me go back to the Carnage one. I want to see the Carnage Ender. Yeah, Steam release at 8 a.m. It's indeed at 8 a.m. Carnage looks so freaking visceral. The character complexity is bonkers. Like, you think, I thought Loki was insane. I think Deadpool might take the cake for, like, dude, getting used to this is going to take forever. Like, holy shit. Being actually really good with them is going to take some time. I love the way that looks, dude. Holy shit. Check Carnage's Tokon Assemble combo. It begins from a Just Defend. What? We only discovered that Just Defends were in the game in the beta. We were like, what? Wait a minute. You can Just Defend combos? Like, wait, what? How glorious. Wow. This isn't the Assemble combo. I just dig the way it looks. I like how aerial he is.
Always loved spiders, especially pulling out their legs. Just look at this.
Punish. No. That's normally safe. What you do usually against Spider-Man is you down heavy the web, right? You down heavy this part right here to punish him, because he's like, is that normally punishable? Just Defend. Does Just Defend gives you actual frame advantage? Is it safe normally? I could have swore it was, right? Maybe Spider-Mans were always throwing assists after, so I was not, like, ready for it. It is multiple hits. Yeah, it's the second hit, right? Because the web flies in. Wow. The kick version is punishable. Okay, it doesn't really mean anything necessarily. I still don't know what just defend does. I still don't know. It does something. It might give you a few more frames, but it does something. It's there for a reason. The defense is just for a reason. So maybe it's less pushback. Oh, that's a good point. It might be less like literal movement. Oh, yeah, maybe that gives him stand M. Huh. No chip damage, maybe? You only take chip damage from specials, and that's like his unique, right? Isn't the web thing with the kick his unique? Interesting. It's still interesting. It might remove chip damage, yeah. So sick. I think his assemble super is okay. It's big and crazy, but the ending is like, I see what, this is cute. It's okay. I think the finisher is okay. Wow. I feel like there's very few characters in the roster that I don't want to play outside of like a few. There's like only a few. And some of the other ones, like many of the other ones, I legit want to try. Did they post anything else? No. No, not yet. There was this, which is going to be revealed on launch day. And I think that, like, assemble your dream team of Marvel heroes and villains with a mystery. And, yeah. And, yeah. I think we have a pretty decent idea of who that's going to be. We'll wait for that reveal to eventually happen. But it won't be a 20-character roster at launch. It's most likely going to be a 21-character roster at launch. And chat, how appropriate is it that the 21st character is very similar to Dragon Ball FighterZ, where you unlocked Android 21 as the last character in the game. And the 21st character is also potentially an unlockable boss character. I think that's intentional. I think that's literally intentional. It's pretty funny, dude. Damn, it's Uncle Ben. No, it's Aunt May. Don't be a stupid bitch. It's Aunt May. Come on. Come on. They've been teasing Aunt May the entire time. Come on, dude. You have to have seen this. God damn. Well, I'm getting up early, bro. I gotta get up early. Jesus, dude. Just Defend also gives you meter? Really? So you're telling me that Just Defend negates chip damage and also gives you bar? That's really good. That's really good. I wonder. Huh. I mean, more advantage. Excuse me, it's late. More advantage from. No, JD and Gauro gives you life back. That's actually a life recovery. Giving you a lot of meter and shit is good. Like, that's really good. Aunt May's character trailer leaked. You quiet you. Those are the only confirmed advantages. Yeah, didn't Gimmer sent me his video. I'm not going to need all of the deets, but if he has like a breakdown on some of that stuff, if he dug into it, this is also worth checking out.
That's risky.
I don't want to watch the full thing because I was checking it earlier, but he has like a big, for those of you that haven't seen this before, I'll share it. Gimmer's lab has a big breakdown of all the mechanics, and yes, it's exhausting. I would actually recommend that you can review this right now, but it's going to make the game seem very complicated. Because having all of the mechanics and know-how of a game put in front of you in like a 48-minute breakdown will you're not going to pick up on most of this. What this is really good for is like play the game first, or if you've already played the beta, this is really good, but play the game first and then you'll have some questions. You're like, how did that work? I wonder how this works. And then come back to this video because you'll have a much better understanding because you'll have seen things and you'll have experienced them to actually ask smart questions instead of just looking at things going, because you look at this stuff and none of it's going to sit in your head. This is what happens to me, dude. I like watch combo videos for characters and I can't do any of them because I haven't played the character yet. Assists and mechanics and tagging. Yeah.
Which is basically like a unique assist. A Stumble Rush, which you can only do on hit for block, and air assist.
Leave it to me.
You can choose which teammate you want to bring out by pressing the corresponding direction to their slot and the assist button. So left plus assist, down plus assist, right plus assist, etc.
Huh.
Tokon is not like other tag games. You can spam your assist button and have them all come out on screen at once. Pulling assist raw costs no assembly gauge. They're invulnerable until they touch the ground, which is about 20 frames. Then they can be hit right before they do their attack. If an assist connects on the opponent's point character, a T appears above their head, which means you can press the tag button to tag into them. If you don't tag, they're standing there and they can be hit. After a bit, the tag bar will start to go down.
And the craziest part is that they're invincible during that.
And cannot be hit.
So weird.
But you can still tag into them for a short period until the bar depletes. Another thing that could happen is like you're in the middle of a block string, but your assist is on the field behind them, and you're just mashing tag, so as soon as that little 1 frame hole comes up, you swap over, and they're invincible the whole time. The opponent whiffs because the assist is on the other side of them, and you just hit them. Another funky thing. Now, if you call an assist, it whiffs, hits the other team's assist, or the other team point's character blocks it, you will not be able to tag into them at first, meaning they're vulnerable to get hit.
Huh.
A little while later, though, the tag bar.
Yeah, I noticed this. That assists and like all the wild tagging only works on hit.
The weird thing about this is that it means you can do this sort of option select where you call your assist, do whatever you're going to do anyways, and just mash the tag button the whole time. If the assist doesn't hit them, you just do what you're doing. But if it does hit them, you automatically tag and it gives you more time to hit confirm.
That is good because it's resourceless, right? It doesn't cost anything. So hitting assist to prevent tagging, yeah, well, that's like kind of what you want to do. But yes, like those characters are threats if they're on screen and they are tag-inable.
Also a bit funky. I wonder if any of this funkiness with assist that I've been talking about will be changed in future patches. We'll just have to wait and see. Who knows, maybe it gets changed on launch after this video comes out. If you do tag into your assist in any of the scenarios we just talked about earlier, the screen freezes, you gain control, it unfreezes, and you can immediately act on frame 1.
Yeah, this is goofy.
Let's talk about raw tagging real quick.
This is goofy.
If you just press the direction and the tag button raw, it'll choose whichever teammate you're pointing towards and tag them in directly. This takes about a total of 45 frames, and the character you tagged in is vulnerable for about 25 frames.
To show fear of doom is
So this is very risky if not done correctly.
Leave this to me.
Until you start putting special moves behind it.
The way you make it less risky is by doing an attack with your point character right before pressing the button.
And here's where the game changes, Chad. This is it. This is the stuff that barely anybody was doing in the beta at all, at least in matches, where there's an entire different way of tagging in.
To create pressure before the tag. Also,
Doesn't cost
time
anything.
To cancel a normal into a skill.
So sick, dude. So
If you roll
sick.
tag in the air, your character will have lag until they touch the ground.
Yeah, this was weird. I did this.
If you do this right above the ground,
Early
which
on.
means 7 frames of lag after the freeze.
Wow,
I'm
that's
actually working on a whole video about this.
that's gross. Wait a minute.
Freeze.
You can definitely, what's so nuts about this is that you can just jump with your point character and just chuck something or shoot anything and then do raw tag. And then the character recovers in 7 fucking frames. That dude's still going to be jumping and doing some shit in the background and you go nuts. Dude, the neutral of the game is going to be so much different than we're looking at right now, bro. Like, the neutral of the game is going to turn something a bit closer to like 2x KO, much less like Blaze Blue. It's also going to be a lot different than Dragon Ball. Like this is the traditional way we were playing the game was sort of like Dragon Ball-ish, the way we're calling an assist and tagging to a certain degree. Like, this is crazy.
I'm actually working on a whole video about this. It's so cool. You're gonna love it. Make sure and subscribe. If you press the tag button and then call an assist, the tagged character will just jump in and do nothing and then tag out. But it seems like they're invulnerable the whole time. But it's still wasteful and useless to do. You can't do a raw tag if there's another assist already on the field.
Right.
You can call your slot 1 shooter assist by pressing the assist button or forward in the assist button. Shooter assists are horizontal attacks that cover a majority of the bottom of the screen. Most of them are projectiles, but they don't have to be. The main purpose of this assist is to use it in neutral to help find an opening on the opponent, or after a knockdown to apply.
We're gonna find this guy on YouTube. The link's in the chat. I just posted it a little bit earlier. This is Gimmer.
Okay. It seems to be a general rule of thumb that shooters that cover the whole screen come out slower, whereas shooters that are just a flying projectile come out quicker. And then you have slow as molasses Ghost Rider doing whatever this is. You can call your slot 2 vertical assist by pressing down in the assist button. Vertical assists are generally quick ground-to-air assists that cover a lot of vertical space, but not as much horizontal space. Most of them have early invul to airborne attacks. The main purpose of vertical assists is to anti-air the opponent. For some of them, it's pretty easy to confirm a hit off them and then tag in. Most, if not all of these, hit on frame 36, and honestly, some of them are quite unique.
Doom stands for...
You can call your slot 3 assault assist, aka your like really unique special assist, by pressing back in the assist button. Assault assists vary from character to character and have a wide range of utility. For example, Wolverine's is a short range slow attack, but it has armor that starts around frame 10. Doom's tracks you, and then when it activates covers the whole screen vertically. Penny puts out 2 of her unique robots at random. Star-Lord does is unique, and the projectile is whatever ammo the gun is currently on, so it has 4 different options. Captain America's is a counter that has a follow-up that changes based on how far you are.
Damn, he automatically does the follow-up? I didn't know that.
Ghost Rider summons fire that tracks the opponent. Magic summons 3 huge fire pillars. So on and so forth. You can call an air-to-ground assist by super jumping or double jumping above your normal jump arc height, and choose which teammate you want to bring in by pressing the corresponding direction.
You know what
of
I
your
like
slot
doing,
with the assist
chat?
button.
I like doing a super jump, and then the timing's important. You super jump, and when you get to the height that you want, you press assist. The first one comes down and covers you like below, and then you dash forward. During the dash, you pressed assist 2 more times. So it creates this line of air to ground assists, and then I would also bring in like my character to do like a rush down attack or something like that, like anything that gets you from the air to the ground. So you literally have this like enemy AC 130 above, like looks like missiles coming out of the fucking sky. I call it the carpet bomb. It's just something's hidden, bro. Let's go. And then if you tag into some random asshole,
assists vary from character to character. Some go straight down.
Carpet bomb's
while others
funny.
almost go full screen.
It's like a tactical airstrike.
Some of them are physical attacks. Some of them are projectiles.
You got it.
And lastly, if you attack someone and while in hit stop press the assist button without pressing any direction, you'll activate an assemble rush. In doing so, your next available assist comes in and immediately does a quick short range attack. This costs 1 assembly gauge. On hit, it causes your opponent to roll, leading to an easy follow-up combo. On block, it adds
You can
extra
combo
block.
into the air assist with a jump cancel attack. It's cool. Yeah, look at this one that I found. I put it in my video that I had for the beta tips. Hold on a second.
Everyone, let's go!
There was one combo I had in here. This move can also be performed in the air, and I'm in for many previous betas. You can now also call in all of the other characters' assists. That includes the forward shooter assist, Is this the one?
down anti-air assist, as well as the back unique assist.
Damn it, that's not it.
It still costs 1 assemble meter, and it also drops the combo gauge
This
a little
might be
bit
it.
for further combos.
Compared to before, we only had access to the rush assist during combos
Watch
of block
this.
strings, and now
Watch this air to ground Ghost Rider
because
assist.
of the changes.
And it's only because I'm in neutral. That didn't cost anything. That cost zero
Before,
resources.
We only had access to the rush assist during combos or block strings, and now because of the changes, it absolutely opens up a.
There are some opportunities for shit to get weird in there, bro.
Block's done, so you can continue pressuring. This can also be done in the air. If you press a direction in the assist button, your corresponding teammate will come out and do their normal assist, but it starts a bit faster.
Leave it to me.
Still costs 1 assembly gauge, but it allows you to create some unique pressure and combos. Now that we know how all the assists work, let's talk about when you can
Yo, what's up,
call them
gamer?
and the limitations that the game puts on you. You can call an assist during any type of movement,
Receive my assist.
and
So
you can
sick.
call an assist at the same time that you press a button or do a move.
Be grateful.
But if you do a move and try to immediately call an assist after, it won't come out.
I noticed this too. It's mad weird. I don't know why. Like, I legit do not understand why this limitation is here, because at times you'll press the assist button when you're doing shit and it just will not be responsive. And you're like, what happened? And it's because you press the assist button at the same time as an attack, rendering the action null and void. It's like, huh? Why? All it does is confuse you. You're like, I can like attack and then do it. I can do it right before the attack. As long as there's like a 1 frame difference, you're fine. But for some reason, if the attack is pressed on the same frame as the button, nah, chill, dude. You don't get shit.
But if you do a move and try to
You literally have to plink it. Yes, you have to plink it with all of your attacks. Like, for some reason, it's very complicated.
immediately call an assist after, it won't come out.
It's super
You
weird.
can call an assist right when you do a normal, and then do a block string and tag into them later. On block, you have to wait until your assist is almost ready to dip out before tagging here though. On a side note, something that's really annoying is if you try to jab and call your assist at the same time, you'll do assembly smash.
Here I go!
So if you want to like dash and call your shooter assist at the same time, and then you jab, you just gotta make sure you let go of the assist button
Overlapping inputs.
before pressing jab.
There's a lot of contextual actions in this game that overlap on especially the L and A button a lot. So, yeah. Oh, got to keep in mind how much DBFZ changed since launch might apply to Tokon. Oh, dude, no, absolutely. You are playing the worst version of Tokon right now. Like, you just have to understand that, chat. When you play a fighting game when it comes out, it is also the most fun period of a fighting game, but you're playing the worst version of the game. Very few fighting games in their absolute version 1 vanilla state are the best versions of them. Very few. Like, maybe some way back when they actually got updated, like Alpha 2 and X-Men vs. Street Fighter. Your Tekken 8, very unique. Tekken 8 was pretty good, actually, at launch. We were a bit too harsh on it. No, Tekken 8 was fucked up. Tekken 8 at launch, you couldn't even sidestep throws, bitch. Like, it was legit Virtua Fighter. I go back on that. This shit is in the same situation. There's going to be a lot of weird shit that people are going to run into, and they're going to get the feedback, and they're going to try to make changes. I actually see within the first 6 months of the game, many of the systems legit being opened up more than what they're at right now. Just because I think there is one crucial fact. The assemble button is unresponsive at times, and you don't know why. And as is displayed here, it's unresponsive because if you press it for some reason with another attack on the same frame, it just doesn't happen. Nothing happens. And it feels like the button's broken. So that is the reason. Like, that, I think that's a problem. I think that's a legit. It's very weird that you have to plink assemble with a direction and an attack in order to get even the fucking assist to even come out. It doesn't eat the input. It just makes it a dead button if you do an attack or a special on the same input at the same time. So I think that's a problem. I think that should absolutely change.
This is where tagging
what's up,
comes in
Fee?
handy. Because you can press tag, then do a normal.
And yeah, people don't realize this also could be like an engine limitation where they haven't engineered something out of there. Like a priority system where the input buffer has to absorb that input on like a priority and goes, oh, if we see this, they can do that. It might not even have that functionality yet. Like, things like that still exist. Games just don't do things. Like, they have to be designed to do things. So that could be something that they might prioritize in the future.
Cancel that normal into a skill or unique, Your opponent will be in block stun when your teammate tags in.
Leave this to me. Miss Marvel.
By the way, if you try to like tag and then do super or whatever, it will not work. And if you try to do a command grab and then tag, the command grab's hitbox will just disappear.
I'm here. Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
A lot of people have been complaining about it being hard to call assists, and I think I figured out why. Based on my research, it seems like after blocking, you can't call an assist for about 20 frames.
20 fucking frames. That's the other one where it feels like the button goes dead. It feels like the button just stopped working. Yeah. And this was one of the big things we were complaining about. This was the big one that I was complaining about in the survey, where it's like, dude, I cannot respond with my own assists. Like, I just have to hold shit and then wait a very long time, get out of my block state, and then finally do something.
I'm here.
20 frames is a third of a second, for Christ's sake. That's a lot in fighting game terminology. In like a beat to beat, moment to moment, 20 frames is a shit ton. It should be changed to 10. I agree. It should be like half that.
And after a recovery state, like an air tech, a ground tech, a slow get up, it takes about 25 frames.
Okay then.
Honestly, if I was allowed to make a change, I'd make it so it just takes like 7 frames where you can't call an assist instead of 20 to 25. Right now, it feels a bit sluggish, and I think this would be a good middle ground to make it less sluggish, but also not cheap. Now that we know about assists, let's talk about assemble mechanics. If you press the quick assemble button, or light plus assemble at the same time, you'll do an assemble smash. This costs 1 assemble.
If there was
gauge.
any goofy stuff on this that we didn't
Assemble
find.
smash has 2 hits of armor from about frames 1 to 18, and it's an overhead that hits on frame 20.
Frame 1, 2 hits of armor. Frame fucking 1. Holy shit.
26, so you can't block it
Frame 1, 2 hits of armor. Oh my god.
low. On hit, your teammates come in, and you have multiple options. I'll get to that in a second. It's
Yeah,
minus
and a
5
20 frame overhead online is fast, unfortunately. Like real life, 15 frames are reactable if you're very good and you're looking for it. But dude, anything between 15 to 20, you start to get to like hell sweep, not hell sweep. You start to get to like snake edge timing, which is around like 25, 26 frames, depending on the character or some shit. And yeah, the reaction time for that will all be fucked up if you're playing online.
on block, so it's unsafe. But it can't be punished, so you have to give your opponent their turn. Unless, of course, you're willing to spend a second assemble gauge and do an assemble rush.
Oh, what in... You have a 20 frame... You have a 20 frame fucking overhead that has 2 hits of armor. Every character has a 20 frame fucking overhead, 2 hits of armor that leads to combo conversion because you don't commit to the second hit. Really? So wait a minute. I now have questions. Can we do the raw tag into that? Wait a minute, bro. Can I do fucking LMH raw tag and then during the raw tag soul transfer press L and A? Does the background character do the overhead? But it'll cost 1 bar, don't get me wrong. It'll cost 1 bar because this is a 1 bar costing defensive mechanic, but that would mean that you don't have to spend 2 bars to convert after. Holy shit, dude, a 20 frame overhead. And I wonder, I think there's going to be a limitation there. That seems like, based on the way the game works already, that they might not allow that to be the case. It might become a mid. Yeah. The background attack might be a mid. Well, that's definitely something to fuck around with.
Vulnerable to projectiles on frames 1 to 26.
Chat. Bro. I had a theory, a game theory. You know how Magneto was literally doing down unique and stand unique and chucking shit at people constantly, and that's going to be really hard to deal with? Just this guy just doing fucking random bullshit go at all times from a distance. If you block any of those fucking things and you do the alpha counter, you do L and A while you're blocking, my dude, the character comes in, your next character comes in, jumps full screen across the screen and hits them. And then on that hit, you can tag into the character, you're in. And it's now your turn to pressure them and You have avoided all of the projectile shit. That literally happens. When you do the alpha counter, it doesn't happen where your point character is. It teleports the next character to them. So even if you're getting zoned out like crazy, I get it, you can still get disassembled, that's a big thing, but no shit, you can send the other character flying the fuck in, and if you successfully did it without it being like reflected, you can tag into them. And now you're not being zoned out anymore. It's like, what the fuck, dude? That's crazy. So you got to be very careful on any block. It like, at that point, it's like, I start to really wonder about reflect and perfect deflect because it feels underbaked. So I'm curious what that's going to be like by the time it comes out, right? You don't think you can get disassembled from full screen? Really? That needs to be messed around. That needs to be messed around with, dude. There's definitely some space to like, so what kind of defensive options do you have from different ranges? Like what is going on? So the alpha counter is like a DBFC super dash. It's a DBFC alpha counter super dash, but without the combo after. You just get your turn, right? If you tag into the character and it successfully happens, they run the fuck in from full screen and land, you can tag into them. So it's your turn, which is very good still after being zoned out like crazy.
It beats out many super skills, but loses to ultimate skills, Tokon Assemble. And of course, it straight loses to grabs. Because it only has 2 hits of armor, it loses to multi-hits of 3 or higher.
1, 2, 3.
God damn.
Yeah.
Star-Lord jump
2 hit
H.
strings like 2 jabs will also hit it after the armor ends, but before the move hits. You can use it even when your assembly gauge is depleted. It will just make it go back to 0, and it won't combo into your teammates. They'll just bounce. That being said, in all other scenarios on hit, 3 things could happen. 1, your second character comes out, knocks them into the air, or you hit them with your air forward hit. Mid-screen, this has slight advantage, but resets neutral. Against a soft wall, it causes a wall break transition. On hard walls, they bounce off, you'll gain 1 assembly gauge back, and go into a knockdown, which gives you time to set up Oki. The second thing that can happen is you press light plus assist again. It costs a second assembly gauge, your third character comes out and knocks them down. You swap sides, launch them in the air into a launch state. And everything I told you about launch states before applies here. And the third thing you can do is press light and assist.
You spend
again.
all of it.
It costs a third assembly gauge. Your last teammate comes in and ground bounces them so you can do a combo. Because Assemble Smash can be done on frame 1 of Wake Up, has 2 hits of armor, and is invulnerable to projectiles, it's a very strong defensive mechanic. If your opponent's doing it a lot, you should approach with throws, multi-hits, or staggered attacks. Extra points if you cover yourself with an assist. Now, there's also an air version of Assemble Smash, which has almost the same properties, but here are the main differences.
This got nerfed heavily. This was way better in the previous beta. Like it did almost Dragon Ball fucking homing dash levels of shit. It was like, whoa, this is gonna be stupid. And now it's a bit more linear.
The character tracks to the opposing team's point character. Secondly, it has projectile invul from about frames 1 to 30. And most importantly, it has
Frame 1 projectile invulnerability. Frame 1. What happens after?
Invul from about frames 1 to 30. And most importantly, it has no armor, so it gets beat out by physical attacks. And since it's an airborne attack, it can easily be anti-aired by crouch heavy. Also, on block, it's really unsafe, super punishable.
So it meant to just specifically go through projectiles.
Another weird thing about it is that the tracking can be a little funky, so just keep that in mind.
It's weird.
That being said, if your opponent is spamming projectiles and playing a hard keep away game, this is the move you want to use to get in. Now, let's talk about Assemble Counter. To activate an Assemble Counter, you can press down or back plus the quick assemble button, or down or back plus light plus assemble. Assemble Counter costs 1 assemble gauge, is active from frame 1 to 20, and lasts a total of 60 frames. If it's touched by any move from frame 1 to 20, it'll activate a frame 0 counter, and your teammate will come in and knock the opponent away. Now, after your teammate knocks them away, if they tech in place, it's plus 15, so the defender gets a slight advantage, but neutral is still reset.
I wonder if you can assist after that. I wonder if you can spend another bar and turn the parry into offense. I wonder.
If you
Can you? That makes that much better. Because right now it's like you smack them off of you and it's like, oh, okay. But Huh, if you can turn that into an actual offensive situation for like high cost, that makes sense.
Tag here, you're plus 24, which puts you even closer and gives you more of an advantage.
Yeah, you can tag, but it doesn't do anything. They're already popping out.
What's important to understand about this counter is that once you hit it, you cannot stop yourself from getting hit by the follow-up. When I say anything can activate it, I mean anything.
Yeah, I mean, like right there, after that character comes flying down, is it possible to call the generic lariat assist?
Normal, skills, throws, super skills, ultimate skills, and even Tokon assemble. Of course, the downside is if the opponent baits you into doing this, they have a whole second to react to it and hit you. Just like Assemble Smash, you can technically call it with less than 1 assemble gauge, but if it hits, your assist won't come in and help. Same applies if you do it when assist is already out. Now, let's talk about the last assemble mechanic, crossover counter. If you press light plus assist or quick assemble while blocking, it costs 1 assemble gauge, your assist will come out on frame 1 and hit the opponent's point character no matter what. No matter where they are, as long as you have at least 1 assist available. You can do this anytime you're blocking. This is a great get off me tool, but it can be countered. If your opponent presses light plus assist or quick assemble, they'll do a crossover reflect. It costs 1 assemble gauge, and their teammate will come in and block you, giving them advantage.
It's so weird that it costs you a bar to negate them. That's really bizarre. Maybe there's a reason that you don't want to do it, right?
Leave this to me, the Captain America.
If they do the reflect at the very end, they'll get a perfect reflect, which causes the opposing team's point character.
Yeah, even the perfect reflect costs you, the defender, a resource.
Put into a knockdown and become disassembled. When disassembled, you cannot call any assists or use any assemble gauge for about 8.5 seconds. It's a terrible position to be in, probably the worst in the game.
But, dude, 8.5 seconds? This shit was like twice that before. This is not that crazy now. Like, this state is like a couple of block strings, and you just have to hold it, and then you're done. It's not that bad. Like, it was way worse before. Like, you were stuck there almost like a Street Fighter burnout, where you're just like, holy shit, dude. I don't even get to play the game, you know? Torp, thanks for the 5 gift subs.
The frame advantage for the person who does the reflect is based on what move they were doing when they started it, since it still has to go into cooldown. Unlike the other 2 assemble mechanics, you cannot do a crossover counter with less than 1 assemble gauge. This is where assemble gauge meter management becomes really important. If your opponent has less than 1 assemble gauge and is pressuring you, you can get a crossover counter for free without any issues. And if you're pressuring your opponent and you have at least 1, you can be ready to go and pull out a perfect reflect on reaction. You gotta be careful though, because if you're baited into going for a crossover counter, you'll instead do an assemble counter, which as we said before is super punishable if it doesn't activate the counter. I actually have a really good video dropping on crossover counter, reflect, and perfect reflect around launch that goes into all the details, all the mechanics, and everything about it. There's so much cool stuff you can do with it. Once the video's out, I'll put a link here.
There's a lot of nuance to it, yeah.
Trust me, you're gonna love it. It's really cool. I came up with a lot of really interesting and cool things you can do out of it. Before we move forward, I want to quickly explain how hit stun scaling and combos work in Marvel Tokon. I actually already made a whole video about this, so I'm just going to show you the most important parts from that video, and then afterwards update you with all the things that are different with the current build. Many fighting games have a mechanic called hit stun scaling. Mid-combo, this basically makes hit stun lower over time, so you can't just loop things over and over continuously. Marvel
Tokon does it KI style, where there's always going to be a bullshit check. And instead of an inherent gravity scaling, hit stun scaling, something like typical fighting games do, they just show you the bar. And it's like, well, you're going to go up to here and it's going to max out and then you're done. You're just done. Things will not be able to get so far for anymore. This is it. Even Invincible had it, but Invincibles was very shallow, especially at the start, right? It was like really shallow. So yeah, like things can only get so ham. You're only allowed to go so crazy with these visible combo bar games because that's where it stops. Like this is it.
Tokon has little to no hit stun deterioration. Instead, they have something called the combo limit. The basic idea behind the mechanic is once you reach 10 stacks, they'll go into a combo.
That shit, oh my God, this is definitely from beta 1 because he did like a ground chain into a launcher.
The combo limit.
Bro,
Basic
holy
idea behind
shit.
the mechanic is once you reach 10 stacks, they'll go
And
into
it was already done. Holy crap. This was beta 1 for sure. Because this was very limited. And they opened it up like nearly twice as much. Holy shit.
a combo break animation. The combo limit gauge sits right under the hit stun gauge. The hit stun gauge is an orange bar that tells you when your opponent's hit stun is about to run out after each hit. Once it moves all the way to the left and hits 0, the opponent has the option of air teching. Or they can just fall to the ground. The combo limit has 3 phases: blue, dark orange, and full red. In order to start filling up the gauge, you have to hit your opponent with an attack. This gives it 1 stack. To be clear, 1 stack equals 1 move. So if you hit your opponent with an attack that has multiple hits, it still only counts as 1 stack towards the combo limit gauge. This means the hits on the combo counter won't necessarily
No, this is different now. Because air hits do less. They do like half as much.
line up with your stacks on the combo limit bar. So phase 1
Yeah, I believe this is different now. That's from version 1.
takes 7
Also, uniques build more, specials build less. Like a grounded special, any special builds the same amount, but grounded hits build more, jumping hits build less.
stacks for it to reach
Yeah, this
phase
is a
2.
little outdated. This was the old video?
Phase
Yeah.
2, the bar turns dark orange.
They
and it
really,
takes
they
3
overhauled the
stacks
way
to
this shit
phase
works.
3,
EX does nothing
which is
anymore,
full
yeah.
red. So 10 stacks total. And the next attack will cause a combo break, which leads to Oki. The combo break will wait for an attack to finish before initiating. So something like a single jab will initiate it, but for a multi-hit move, the game will wait for it to finish before initiating a combo break.
Yeah, now there's a lot more nuance with the system, which is great. Before it was so basic. It was like, we really don't have any wiggle room, do we? Like, we really don't have any room to be experimental with this. It just is the way it is. And we're like, oi. And now it's a lot better.
There are other rules for the combo limit gauge. First of all, assembly smash, grounded, or airborne, add only 1 stack, no matter how many of your assists hit the opponent. EX moves count 0 stacks. Thanks, past me. Here's everything I left out. Doing an assembly rush removes 1 stack from the combo limit. Same with wall splats and wall bounces.
Yeah, they give you refunds.
And of course, as I said earlier, the Link Unique in auto combos adds 5 stacks. Air normals add 1/2 a stack to the combo limit. Air specials and uniques still add a full stack.
The cool thing also is that auto combos now crank it. Like, if you do it, I also don't like it because if you accidentally do the auto combo, it fucks it up. It literally roasts your combo, dude. You're getting a few more hits and it's done. So that is one way that they severely nerfed auto combos. Before, they did not do nearly as much combo stack. And now if you do any 2 hits of an auto combo, it literally cranks it all the way to the latter portion.
Hitting someone with a crouch heavy raw launcher adds 6 stacks, and if you mash one of the auto combos in the air, it won't add anything. The follow-up combo after the ground bounce, though, will.
Yeah.
A simple smash 2 puts you at 8 stacks,
Wow.
and a simple smash 3 puts you at 5 stacks. Now, there are built-in mechanics to stop you from abusing the combo system. For example, if you do the same EX move twice in a combo, it just auto-breaks the combo. Same thing applies to things like Star-Lord's Ice Gun if you try to do it twice in a combo. And it likely applies to a lot of other moves as well. There's also a combo timer. I'm not sure how long it lasts or how many moves it is.
Yeah.
But I think it's about 10 in-game seconds at least.
Yeah, I was running into this with Blade
So let's
and
talk about combos. If you're a beginner,
with
you should
Blade and Doom. They would get combo timeout.
start with the link attacks I talked about earlier and go from there. The most important thing is to get hands-on experience with the game so your body and muscle memory starts to feel at least somewhat comfortable. Now for this next part, I forgot to record footage, so I had to simplify it quite a bit and go find stuff that fits. Apologies in advance. After getting used to doing link attack combos and having a better feel for the game, you can start moving on to basic variations of a BMB that pretty much every character has. I'm going to give you a Spider-Man variation. Basically, once you land a hit, make sure to use crouch medium or crouch heavy to eventually launch the opponent into the air. Once you do, you can jump cancel the hit, do an air medium into air forward heavy, and then jump cancel that. From there, do medium into forward heavy into heavy again, and then press heavy a second time to track to your opponent for a knockdown. Immediately press the assist
This
button.
is everybody's MMHS in the game, pretty much. Like LMHS, super jump MMHS. Or in old Marvel vs. Capcom, it's light, heavy, you know, same shit.
To call your assist for an assemble rush to continue the combo going. This calls for an assemble gauge. Land on the ground and dash forward. Do a standing heavy into crouch heavy to knock them up higher. Jump cancel into medium, into heavy, and then cancel that into your skill that causes wall breaks and splats. On a soft wall, this will cause a wall break, which will set up for Oki, and you'll get that assembly gauge back that you just spent.
That's also really good that the wall break, I can't remember if the wall break gave you assemble gauge back, because now they want you to go for the wall break, use it ahead of time, and then get the resource returned to you if you did hit it, which feels nice. I can't remember if it was that way though in beta 1 or 2, if you got the assemble bar returned to you at the end.
Something else you can do is get your combo limit to full red and then end with a skill that sets up best for Oki.
No,
Combo
Oki
breaks
after
go
wall
into a
break,
long
it was
animation, and the
before it
opponent
was
goes into a
neutral.
knockdown state where they can't quick rise, which gives you even more time for Oki. And if you want guaranteed pressure on someone after the combo, you want to end with a super skill. These moves cause hard knockdown, which means the opponent cannot roll afterwards. They stand straight up. You can also do an ultimate skill for more damage. In general, if you want to continue a combo solo without spending assembly gauge, you'll have to use some sort of EX heavy move mid-combo to keep it going. There are way more complicated combos in this game, and each character has their own unique take. You should definitely do your character
We just
combo
watched
trials
this.
to get a better feel.
These were fun matches.
Now let's move on to the basics of mixing your opponent up once you have them in a block string. A lot of characters have a simple high-low mix-up you can do to open people up. I'm going to use Diaphone's Miss Marvel as a reference. As a note, Miss Marvel's karate chop is an overhead.
And you'll want to use it out of staggered lows to create different layers of mix on your opponent. And then you can start staggering it into crouch medium to catch them blocking high if they think you're going to go for it.
I watched the people that were fighting against Diaphone because the netcode was fucked up. This was like a 25 frame overhead. And no shit, when you watched the other side of the people that were fighting him, it wasn't like, ugh, boom. It just went boink. Like it missed the entire wind up and went from here to here. Like you lost the entire first part of animation. It was unfucking reactable. Like the netcode made the attack completely unreactable. It was very funny.
You can just do it raw.
That shit needs to get fixed before the game comes out, dude.
And if they start really adapting, you can do the fabled double EX chop.
Other characters have a similar mix. Spider-Man can hold his stand heavy to do an overhead on the second hit. He can also cancel the first hit into heavy EX Arachnid Assault, which is a low.
So stupid.
It's a
I'm
pretty
alpha
solid
countering
hit
that shit every time. I don't care if I'm getting disassembled. Every single fucking time I see Spider-Man go from LM to any kind of H, I'm just alpha countering. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'm not dealing with this shit.
Yo, shout out to Ninja 87 with 100 bits once again. Thank you so much.
And lastly, some characters
No, it's
like
not real.
Blade
You
have
might be
really
able to
good
fuzzy
neutral,
guard it.
but
I don't
pretty
know.
much no mix. The way you get in with them is forcing pressure and then doing a move that has a lot of blocks done, and then tagging into your character that has mix
Yep.
and letting them go in.
That's why Blade is good. Blade's amazing for that move. His down
That's
down
the basics
special is
of
amazing.
comboing and opening your opponent up. Holy crap, we are done. That's the video. I hope you can see how hard we worked on it. Me and my team put over 100 hours into it. So like, if you like the video, if you think it's really high quality, if you want to see more.
Yeah, this was great. It definitely was a big breakdown. Because the crazy thing about it is that, yeah, Tokon's really mechanically dense, but it seems a lot more complicated than it actually is when you start playing it. When you start playing it, it's not nearly as complicated. But if you break down the nuance of every single thing, it's like a lot. It's a shit ton that is across the board, like a ridiculous amount of things that you can do. So here, I'll link to this video. This is good to check out, chat, if you're confused by how things work when the game comes out. And yeah, if you're trying to have a better understanding of what's happening after you're playing the game, That's what I recommend, is that this is good to check this out after that, because yeah, the combo system's still kind of weird. Also the buffering, the input buffer's weird, bro. We know. It isn't any kind of mystery that like the input buffer's odd. The only thing that works almost consistently is the special move after tag. That happened pretty consistently, but it is what it is. Like, we have to get around some of those input issues. I hope they get fixed too. I hope at some point, that stuff gets taken a look at. For a game with such friendly controls, it has much more deeper within it. Yeah, well, that's the idea, is that it has piss easy things you can do for like 60% damage. Piss easy. Is this game undercooked? I think the game's in a pretty decent spot right now. Because I've actually played the undercooked version of this game, and it was last year. The early betas, this game was undercooked as fuck. That shit was raw. And it was like, what? Somebody's got to put some fire on this shit, because it's crazy, dude. That game was severely undercooked. So now, in the span of this year and the multiple playable versions, they kind of took a look at a lot of things. There's definitely limiters on some stuff, clearly, that we hope gets loosened up a bit. That is still not perfect. But the amount of things you can do in the game, just in neutral and during combos, is astronomically more. Like, it is so much more than what it was before. So to me, it's like, okay, now there's actually a lot of like variance and skill expression and player expression across the board, where you can really look at the game and try to understand, like, what do I do in neutral? What can I do? The levels of a new player to an existing really good player is going to be so much different, bro. Like, seeing somebody that is good at this game compared to somebody that is not good will be very clear. And that's great. That's actually a very good thing, I think they increased the tag window quickly because it will be a big complaint. I think having the assemble button not be responsive is the biggest complaint, in my opinion. I think that's the biggest problem. That, like, sometimes this button just doesn't fucking work, and it's really not clear why. And on block, and if you press it with another attack at the same time, it doesn't work. It's very weird. And that's easily one of the things. It's better than it was before, don't get me wrong, but it's still easily one of the things that is the most polarizing in terms of its control scheme nowadays. That needs to get figured out. Something needs to get figured out on that side, Yeah, I want them to remove auto combos as an option, right? If you can turn off auto combos, I would love that. But I don't know if they're going to do that. I think most of these games are designed with auto combos in mind, at least from an Arc System Works perspective. So we'll see. A personal option. Exactly. I don't want to take it off for other people. You guys can have them. I don't want them to go away. I think you should be allowed to see cool things and use them every once in a while, but sometimes I just don't want them and I get them on accident. So, there's a way to disable it. It's just not convenient. The disable is by holding back and then pressing the buttons, and it sucks. It is not a convenient, easy to do, easy to act way of making it not happen. So it's like they do that in Dragon Ball, where if you don't want the auto combos, you have to hold the back direction while you're attacking. Anyway. Does this game not have some moves that only happen through an auto combo? There are some unique attacks during auto combos. Yes, there literally are. So it's similar to DBFC. Tokon drops at like 8 a.m. So in about 9 hours. I'm thinking if there's anything I can catch up on right now, chat, because holy shit. I have to get up. I actually have to awaken. How was Yasmin yesterday? I think she looks incredibly cool, but I did not vibe with her gameplay. I played like 10 or so placement matches, and I was just like, I think I'm good. Nothing about her felt super unique. She felt very cookie cutter in terms of her gameplay, where it's like they want you to play her this way, and it's like, oh, okay, all right. Like, she very much is getting you to be close range and strike throw girl. So I just didn't. Some of her combos are cool. Having the Bioni mode is cool, but some of her moves are very stubby. They're normal. Some of her normals do not feel great. So Max is not going to vibe with any DLC character except Tifa. Terry exists, my dude. Okay. Every time I play a character in Street Fighter 6 that I don't vibe with, I am I look to the heavens and say, thank you, Lord, that Terry Bogard is in Street Fighter 6 and he's as much fun as he is. And he's like even better. So yeah, he's very fun. Like Terry's the bee's fucking knees in SF6, dude. Even though I haven't played a lot of them in a very long time, I'm always like, oh, I can always go back and play that guy. I'll have a good time, you know? Yeah, I heard Ken is in City of the Wolves and he got even better. I think he got his EX Tatsu turned into a ground bounce now, which is like more combo opportunities that he gets off light attacks, which is great. He really needed that because the shit was hard, man. You had to do like crouching short, standing jab, DP cancel, super quick DP shit after that. It was tough. Carnage really just dropped. We watched it earlier. Yeah, it was wonderful. He's insane. He looks so good. Zansen, thank you. CH Smalls, Super Chairman, Spitting Skies. Yo, Torp, thanks for the gift subs earlier. The Akira Way, thanks for the raid. Jalen Mayhem. Gib Food, please. Something Hillzone. Joe Showplay. Cora, Beezy Does It, Ollibird, Derpin Daniel, London, Chasma, and 8-Bit Mini Boss, Subway Slammer Solos. Shit. JR Ichigo, Burning Vikings, thanks for the 1500. Fun fact, Deadpool has hidden moves, and it's a Raging Demon input. Don't tell me spoilers. We have to find those. Those are leak spoilers. Oh, shit. Deadpool's got hidden specials. Oh, my God. MF Smooth Venom, thank you. Sawfish, thanks for the Prime. Airy King, thanks for the Prime. Indigo Burst, Tech Rival, Guild Beast, the White Mex, Jackalini, Gary Game Time, Squawkaboo, Dicey Gambit, and Speaker Music, thanks for the 5. Ace Falcon, Iron Magic, and God Hentai, and Armanic Coleman, thanks for the 5. This is going to carry me to Wolverine 6 more weeks, to Marvel's Wolverine. 39 days, I got Tokon 2. Yeah, Wolverine's getting 2 big games in a very short period of time. Dude, like, I think Wolverine comes out mid-September. No shit. God Hentai, chat, of course. $10 from Mumu. Marvel made their fighting games cool and have personality again. Rah. Yeah, I think I mean, I'll be real. I kind of personally feel like that some of the character depth that we're seeing in Tokon is even more severe than some of what the base characters get in a game like even Strive, which is nuts. Because like the Guilty Gear isms of the Arc System Works isms of having super unique characters across the board and very unique in playstyle, Strive characters have a pretty decent amount because there's so much interpretation to the RC system. The RC system's amazing in Strive. But they don't get like that many specials. And they only get so many mechanical differences. Like some characters get some really interesting stuff, like biking, ping-ponging, and shit like that. But I don't know, man. Like some of this shit goes back to pre-Dragon Ball Arxis. It feels like it almost feels like this is the most old school Arxis games, while still feeling very much from core mechanical standpoint, very much a modern day Arxis game. The characters feel like they're like almost an homage to the old school way of doing things because, well, I think it's Pachi. His last big game was what? Grand Blue and also Xrd. So the people that were responsible for Guilty Gear Xrd, which is the last time they went really ham with characters and experimentation and all that shit, was the same people. Those were the same people. So it's a secret BlazBlue game. I mean, I'd argue it's the closest thing to BlazBlue that has been for a very long time, since like pre-COVID. So not cross tag, but like after Dragon Ball and stuff like that, it's close, man. Like in terms of character uniqueness, I'd say. Core game mechanics, it very much is a modern Arxis game where they're really trying to keep things in check, you know? So I think it's neat. I think it's cool that it feels like there's almost a throwback feel to the way some of the characters are and how unique they are. I think that's cool. I do think it's weird that there's no reviews yet. Yeah, it feels like there's no review codes going out until the game comes out. Do you think the characters have too much depth? No, that's not. The nice part is that no matter how in-depth the character is, I guarantee you, dude, on every single character, practically every character, you can air dash in, heavy, down medium, stand heavy, jump cancel, medium heavy, jump cancel, medium heavy, spike down, assist, stand heavy, do the same shit. Like every character has the ability to do a basic combo where you do not have to go bonkers and do like nutball combos for everybody, like super unique combos for everyone. No, it's got the Marvel versus Capcom 3 aspect where it's like light, medium, heavy launcher, medium, heavy launcher. Like every character can do that for the most part. So having depth is still a very good thing. That means that you're going to have a game that has an actual skill ceiling that people will not get to yet. Like almost nobody in the beta was using the characters to their potential. And most people were only even using one character. Like no shit. Like even Cloud 805 that won the fucking tournament, right? It was like now currently is the best Tokon player in the world, was barely even utilizing a whole bunch of the grenade beam bounce stuff where he started leaning into it. He's like, what can I do with this? Where Star-Lord can shoot his projectiles and then bounce grenades off of them, which was not there before. So yeah, like things will start to look pretty goddamn cool and fancy when folks eventually hang out with this stuff for days, weeks, months. So that's good. That's good that there's like an inherent easy stuff to do at the start. And then eventually you're going to utilize all this crazy, unique bullshit. That's wonderful. That's exactly what I want, you know, because to be real, in the first year of Dragon Ball, there were very few characters that had the ability to do anything outside of the basic shit. My God, like every character was doing very similar stuff in DBFZ. So it was like, yeesh. Yeah, even easily accessible characters like Blade and even Carnage is an easy character, but they have a ton of shit. Like Blade had so many wild conversions you can get off the knife and stuff like that when you throw the stake and you mark them for death. It's like, whoa, this is neat, dude. This is fucking cool. Anyway, there's a lot of stuff in the game that's making me like excited. There's a lot of stuff that's like getting me amped about the way the game plays because I played it and it was giving me good vibes. Like I was actually getting very good vibes from the latest playable and I was having a very good time outside of the clear hardware and network issues, which I think aren't going to be a problem in the long run. I think those things are going to get solved. I am much more concerned about core gameplay. Because if the game's also not fun to play offline, that's a problem. That's actually a bigger problem in my opinion than even having funky netcode and shit. Hold on a second. Let me see. Tokon. Did they post something of the full character select? Oh, they did. They even hinted at it, bro. Yeah, this is every character in the game. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20? Wait, 4? Oh, the promoter's in there. Oh. The signature pixel art spin on heroes and bosses. Heroes, villains, and bosses. So the champion's there and the promoter. Why is the promoter there? She's also a boss, right? She's also a boss. I'll be real. And this is me like, oh, now costumes are actually important because for some reason costumes don't do much for me in Street Fighter. Like I don't really give it that much of a shit. I think it's cool, but I don't give that much of a shit. In this fucking game, now costumes are important. Now I'm like, okay, so bro, we got skins. Do we got skins? Do we got like, I see some of these skins that we got for the core game. Like there's like 5 skins. So, and normally in ArcSys games, they're like leaning into skins nowadays, but Cyclops looks like a fucking weirdo. All right. He looks like some weird, he looks like he's popping up at like 4 p.m. on some crazy ass kid Sentai show. So is it possible that Cyclops could have like his X-Men 97 outfit? Is it possible that Magneto can get his 90s Magneto outfit? Come on, dude. Come on, brother. Like, is there any possibility for this shit? I see cool potential there is all I'm saying. I see very interesting potential across the board that I'm like, hey, bitch, Even Doctor Doom, a classic outfit, would be mad cool, and not even just God Emperor Doom. Yeah, Savage Wolverine, the one with like his Weapon X helmet on. I don't know, some shit like that. Yeah. Iron Man have a Gundam color skin. Even Iron Man has his like really his golden age Iron Man, and Cap has his golden age stuff. I want those shaders to be available for every fucking game or every character. Sorry. Well, DBFZ had 0 costumes. A reminder: Dragon Ball came out 8 fucking years ago, so they have, in the span of that time, found ways to add more costumes to their characters in their games since that game. So games like Grand Blue, Guilty Gear Strive, like they have found ways to make the characters look different at extra cost, which is something that we didn't think was really going to be possible because it was so expensive. You know, they usually denounced it because they're like, we can't really do that. But new shit has come to light. I think there's already a ton of extra costumes in the game by default with the deluxe version. So it's like, oh, so can we get costumes like across the board? Is there a chance? Is there a chance, you know? Jeez, man. They got Marvel money too, yeah. Like those are the things people will be willing to spend money on as long as they're not like crazy. As long as they're not like absolutely fucking like $10 to $15 a costume. But that's Marvel Rivals levels of charging because the game's free. It's like, yeah. Dude, even they recently made the costumes cheaper in Street Fighter 6 because they fixed the problem that was there since year 1, which was the currency purchase where they forced you to buy like $2 more of currency to get a second one. So that was bullshit, where they forced you to bundle in more currency, and they actually fixed that. Now you can just buy the amount of currency you need and you're good. So it's like, oh, okay, that's good. So they recognize that that was a fucking problem, you know? What's the most I've spent on a skin? I bought Spawn in Modern Warfare 3. I think that cost me like $25, unfortunately. I think that's the most I've ever spent on a skin. It cost me like $25, but it was Spawn running around with a machine gun, and I liked it. And I definitely liked it. KI, you needed a figure for a color. Well, right, you didn't just get a skin, though. You got a whole figure that cost the price of a normal figure with, like, a free skin, you know? Have you seen 2XKO pricing? Well, any game that's free is going to be expensive, you know? People pay $500 for dumbass League skins. I really haven't spent that much on extra DLC, to be real. I really haven't. I really don't engage with that shit that much. Like, I bought a few things to support. Yeah, Spawn was on the Battle Pass, but I didn't want to play the game that much, so I skipped to Spawn, and it cost me like $25. So, yeah. He was on a Battle Pass that I had to pay for skips. MK? No, dude. MK, no. No. I have a couple of Fortnite skins that I've never used because I never played the game, but I have them for when I eventually play the game. You spent $100 for a Storm Mohawk on the biker outfit. You got the Ultimate Edition. Well, yeah, but you're getting like the game and a whole bunch of other stuff, not just a skin. We're talking about like the individual. What's the most expensive individual skin that I've purchased? And I legit think it is fucking the Spawn skin. Like, no kidding. I legit think it is. Anyway. I just hope we don't have random 8 frames of rollback, dude. That was deeply frustrating. I hope on day 1, we don't have the technical issues, because even that wasn't happening in the older betas. The weird ass one-sided one, and especially considering it was one-sided rollback, it was balls, bro. And I think the only way they solved it was for TNS when they did their tournament. I think they said everyone had to play on PlayStation. Did that make it better? Does anybody know? When they did that Tokon beta tournament, when they all played on PlayStation, did it actually run better, or was there still problems? Did it still have issues? Those cosplay performance issues on the player side? No, it didn't. No, that's not true. I played against several people where they didn't have performance problems on their end at all, and I would have matches just fine with them. and then I would come back and fight them again, it would fuck up. And their computers had not changed, my dude, and their connections had not changed. It's just that for some reason, bleh, game was just running like shit. And it was like, what's going on here? So it was like there was a desync problem and not so much of a hardware problem, because this wasn't happening because of hardware. No. I was fighting the same people that it'd be fine, and then fight them again, and it ran like shit. And I was like, what? Wait, what? You had no problems on PlayStation? I'm curious, man. I'm about to go buy Avatar on PlayStation as well, because I have weird frame drop problems on Avatar on PC. A lot of people said they had that issue too, but even Simmons saw it on mine. He's like, whoa, that's really bad. I'm like, I know it's terrible. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. Who's your team? I think my day one team is going to be like, Wolverine and Doom are the ones that I like the most. Wolverine, Doom, Carnage. And I'm very curious on like Deadpool. Blade is like obvious because he's very good. But I gotta play Carnage, dude. I gotta play Carnage. Loki, not at the start. I don't think so. No, not for me. I'm debating on Hulk. No shit. I'm actually debating on Hulk. No Magic. I didn't even get a chance to play her in the beta, dude. Who am I not interested in? Yeah, let me actually look at that. Where's the roster? Not too interested. I want to play Magic. Wolverine, yeah. I don't want to play Spider-Man. I'm good on Miss Marvel. I'm good on Star-Lord. Penny I definitely could have some fun time with that. I'm interested in Hulk. I don't know about Black Panther. I fought against her a bit too much. I'm definitely interested in Iron Man. I got a slight interest in Cap. Hell yeah. I want to get better with Magneto really bad. I think I'm going to pass on Green Goblin. Carnage, hell yes. Ghost Rider, definitely. Blade, hell yes. Deadpool, for sure. Loki, we'll see. We shall see. So that's like more than half the fucking roster of characters that I wouldn't mind playing. Every time I see Iron Man, bro, every single time I see Iron Man, he gets cooler. Every fucking time. I don't know. Every single time I look at this guy, he gets cooler and cooler and cooler. Anyway, I think Wolverine is like my default point character now. Just because he's very good. And he's just he's actually, I don't think he's very good. I just kind of like him, but he has clear weaknesses. He doesn't have like any fucking range. Will I play question mark? If he's fun, if question mark is fun, we'll see. If question mark is like super Broly, then, yeah, you know, then, Team Avengers. Yeah. What is Team Avengers? I have to, Hulk, Spider-Man, Wolverine, who was the last one? Hulk, Spider-Man, Wolverine, Ghost Rider. We have to do that. If there is a gray Hulk, we have to do Hulk, Spider-Man, Wolverine, Ghost Rider for Team Fantastic Four, right? And I get to make that fun video. We got all the Fantastic Four fans that got mad at me over a year ago. There's no gray Hulk, chat, but this is kind of a spoiler. There's more than 4 colors in the game. There is indeed more than 4 colors in the game. So I think there's 8 colors plus the extra DLC colors. So I don't know how to get them, but I've seen shit. So there might be more, you know? So that's very good. It's like, and they also hinted that isn't me spoiling it. They said, each character comes with 4 colors at the start. That was already put into a trailer, that each character comes with 4 characters right at the start. So it's like, oh, why would you say that? Like there'd be more colors involved. So my hope is that one of those is a gray Hulk. And if there is a gray Hulk, we got to do a day where the Fantastic Four are finally here. I will love it. All the Fantastic Four fans got so mad at me. I'm going to love making that video. I'm going to love it. It's going to be the best video I've ever made in my life. It's going to be so good. It's what everybody wants. The real Fantastic Four. Kanasi, thanks for the 500 bits. Mr. Grilled Beans, Bebe Rexai, the Aussie gentleman, thanks for the bits as well. Mega Guy, Stardust. Zans, CH Small, Super Chairman, Splitting Skies, thanks for the 21 months. That'll be a video. It'll get like 80 thumbs down, okay? It'll get approximately like all 80 of the Fantastic Four fans are going to thumbs the video down, which is that's a very high, uncharacteristic amount of thumbs down I get on a video. Like most of them are like I'll get on anywhere between like 20 to 30 on any average video, right? So all the Fantastic Four fans are going to show up. I'm going to get like 80 to maybe 100 thumbs down. It'll put the like ratio of the video at like 97%. I'm willing to make the sacrifice, chat. I'm willing to be the one to make that sacrifice, okay? It'll be worth it. It'll be worth it to be so brave and courageous I am. I know. Just kidding. We have to get up early. I need to stop yapping. We got to go over some of this stuff. I am going to try to get some rest so I can get up early, chat. 8 a.m., bro. I need to eat breakfast or something like that because I'll also be doing multiple Tokon streams tomorrow. My God. We might do Rate the Super as quickly as fucking humanly possible. We might. We have to do Rate the Bitch-Ass Super, bro. So, yeah. Jesus Christ. I'll be back. And for any of you guys that are on YouTube or Twitch, preloading available now on Steam? Oh, shit. Get that shit. Get ready. I will see you guys in the morning. I'm going to get rest now and try to get the family to bed and everything. Make sure the girl's asleep. So I'll see you guys soon. Probably about 7-ish hours. A little bit over 7 hours. So anyway, thanks, guys. Have a good one. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Shine on, and we'll celebrate the Tokon launch. Have a good one, guys. Peace.